Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're looking at one of the most highly adaptable predators on Earth, a creature you will almost certainly never see, even if it happens to be looking right at you. It is a paradox of the natural world. This animal claims the largest terrestrial footprint of any wild mammal in the Western Hemisphere, yet it manages to remain completely out of sight to the humans who share its landscape. This map of the Americas shows the sheer scale of that footprint. The highlighted area represents a continuous, staggering range that stretches from the snowy peaks of northern British Columbia all the way down to the southern tip of Chile in Patagonia. To cross thousands of miles of distinct ecosystems and borders, staying completely invisible is the ultimate evolutionary survival mechanism. Because it spans so much geography, this single species actually holds a Guinness World Record. It has the most names of any animal on the planet, over 40 in the English language alone. If you live in the western United States, you know it as a mountain lion. In the east, it's a cougar. And in South America, the word Puma originates directly from the language of the Incas, echoing through historical sites like these ancient stone ruins. You might also hear them called panthers. That's a catch-all term historically applied to solid-colored big cats, which eventually became attached to this species as well. Human borders and local languages dictate what we call them, but the underlying evolutionary engineering of this phantom is exactly the same everywhere it roams. Despite names containing lion and panther, this animal is not scientifically classified as a big cat. True big cats possess a specialized larynx and flexible hyoid bone that allows them to roar. It lacks that anatomy. Instead, it communicates through purring, bird-like chirping, and occasionally a high-pitched scream. Recent bioacoustic research demonstrates that they actively manipulate these sounds. During territorial encounters, they purposefully drop their minimum fundamental frequency, lowering their pitch to signal dominance. This diagram illustrates how they physically adapt to their environment according to Bergmann's rule. Mammals living closer to the equator are smaller, like this 75-pound cougar outline, while those in cold, snowy extremes grow into massive 220-pound predators. By relying on flexible sizing and specific acoustic signals, they dominate highly diverse environments without needing the sheer brute force of a lion or a tiger. Their physical build is entirely optimized for the ambush. Notice the disproportionately thick, muscular hindquarters and the heavy tail used for balance. Those hind legs act like coiled springs. They generate the force required to launch the cat up to 40 feet horizontally and scale 18 to 20 feet vertically in a single bound. Unlike pursuit predators such as cheetahs that run their prey down over long distances, this cat operates by stalking close and executing an explosive, short-range attack. They launch rapidly, taking down prey up to 3 times their size, dropping them with a crushing bite delivered precisely below the skull. Once the hunt is successful, they cache the mule. They bury the carcass under dirt, leaves, or snow, hiding it from scavengers so they can return and feed over several days. From the heavy tail to the springing hind legs, their entire anatomy functions as a highly specialized weapon, built to deliver maximum kinetic impact from a position of absolute invisibility. If you're enjoying this breakdown of Earth's most elusive predators, please take a second to subscribe and like the video to help the channel grow. Operating as an ambush predator requires strict isolation. They maintain a fiercely solitary social structure, avoiding one another except for brief periods of courtship. When newborn kittens arrive, their coats are covered in dark spots, acting as vital camouflage against the forest floor to hide them from other predators. The mothers raise these cubs entirely alone. They spend up to 2 full years teaching the young cats the complex, patient techniques required for a successful ambush. In the dispersal phase, young adults leave their mother, travel into unfamiliar terrain, and carve out and aggressively defend their own massive home ranges. This extreme independence ensures they don't deplete local prey. A solitary lifestyle requiring massive swaths of land becomes a critical vulnerability in human-dominated landscapes. When European settlers pushed westward, the conflict was immediate. By the 1940s, government-backed bounty systems had largely eradicated the cat from the eastern United States. Today, the primary threat is infrastructure. High-speed roads and urban sprawl act as lethal physical barriers, fracturing the continuous territories beef cats require to survive. You can see the result in the Florida pamper. This localized subspecies is as actively trapped in the southern swamps, serving as a grim, live-in warning of severe genetic isolation. Current estimates place the Florida panther population at roughly 200 individuals, pushed to the absolute brink of extinction by human encroachment. An apex predator that requires up to 100 square miles for a single home range simply cannot endure when its map is continuously sliced into disconnected pieces. This flowchart illustrates top-down ecosystem regulation, showing why this apex predator's survival is non-negotiable. If we remove that top tier, the system destabilizes. Unchecked herbivore populations rapidly balloon, leading to severe overgrazing, starvation, and a diseased ecosystem. Fortunately, modern conservation science is demystifying these animals. Using GPS collars and remote camera traps, researchers are proving their high intelligence and showing that they actively avoid us, making safe coexistence entirely possible. Despite the hurdles of the modern age, they remain the most successful wildcats on Earth, quietly and invisibly shaping the natural world around us. To keep the wilderness wild, we have to protect their connected habitats, reduce agricultural conflicts, and learn to respect their boundaries. True respect for the cougar means getting it the one thing it needs most to survive: the unbroken space to remain unseen.